My dreams are far more than just far-fetched visions of me soaring over battlefields of war or dunking a ball wearing a jersey of a team that doesn't even exist. My dreams are far more than materialistic dormant wants that when sleep the mind picks. My dreams are far more, far more. Far more, maybe if I repeat it, you'll get it. Because it seems only to me are my dreams truly realistic. Some would call it a pipe dream, but if there's one thing I've learned from growing up broke, is a pipe can burst and no one can guide that flow when it's immersed. And whoever got to it first is suddenly being paid by those who didn't believe it could happen. So label me a plumber, or I guess in today's overhyped descriptions, a technician, I suppose. Regardless the title, it won't tell you about what the book has enclosed. To break molds is a phrase used habitually, but not one that's done literally. Because first you have to know what the mold is. I love my school, but the system wants me to be like millions of other kids. Well, I'm not like Johnny and I'm not like Sarah. I'm not like Devontae and I'm damn sure not like Trevor. I'm me. I'm one of a kind and so are my dreams. My dreams are far more than waking up next to Beyonce on a warm summer day when in reality my rent couldn't be paid. My dreams are far more than dreams in general, because what's an innovator but a dreamer who woke up and remember more of his dream than the average genes of humans that discard their passions for rations, soon to become society's casualties and ashes instead of actually living how they want to live. And I know you can't just take, you have to give, and that's why when I see passion, I recognize passion. Because in the name of karma, I like the recognition of my own to be much stronger. So no, my dream is not just a dream, my dream is not just a thing. Because dreams of kings only take a determined counsel, faith in him, and then watch those very dreams become attained. But shh. Shut up is what the look on my professor screamed at my thoughts. Because it's obvious I was paying him no mind at the time. But every now and then your mind goes on its own, and whether or not you decide to abide, your physical presence reaches a temporary demise. As smart as society may seem, they tend to forget that. A train of thought is what they embed in our head, and the aim is to get that. In turn, the outcome produces income, but to an employer, my technique is one possessed by plenty. Gently straying away from the next in little ways, but not enough to make my resume look straight A. And yet, stop daydreaming is what my professor told me just the other day. Well, excuse me, but fuck you, professor. Didn't voice it, but my eyes gave the gesture. And it said the same to the onlookers who thought the message that I sent was unjust. You see, I won't stop daydreaming, or dreaming for that matter. Because as I hinted before, an innovator is just a dreamer who woke up and didn't let that dream shatter. Over 90% of people don't remember their last dream. Ironically, 10% of the population is paying that 90 for forgetting, because they didn't. And if you don't live out yours, they'll pay you to make theirs happen. And even though money is not the objective of my passion, they'll tell me I shouldn't enjoy making a living from doing what I love. So here's to the chefs and those who enjoy another's laughter, the aspiring filmmakers and the kids behind the camera, the kid who behind closed doors top the Jordan Gamblers, the poets, the writers, the dreamers, the high flyers, the painters, the young ministers, the game programmers, and those viewed as cynicals. It's our time, and our dreams are far more than just dreams. The visions of a reality telling you to get it by any means.